We're back.
Is that how you want to start?
Yeah, you can start anyway. Okay. I'm ready.
Welcome back.
We're here.
This week in AI.
Yes, we're in a new studio. As you can tell, it's only because, why, Connor?
I mean, we're expanding.
We're expanding in all ways. It can't contain us.
Yes.
They try. They can try to put us in a smaller and smaller space. We keep breaking out. We got a lot of good things to talk about, exciting things, but let's talk about our Lunch and Learn, which is July 31st.
We opened it up.
Yep.
And immediately filled the 20 spots.
Right.
We wanted a nice little intimate gathering. And people said, hey, we really want to come to this.
Yes.
So we expanded to 40. Filled that in I think another 20 or 30 minutes after that.
Yes.
We now got a wait list, which has another 20 people on it. So, I mean, we may run another session of this. You know, it seems to be the interest is very, very high.
Yeah, it is really exciting. You get to meet all of your favorite right-click people in person, get to chat with us. We could talk AI. We have some fun ideas for breakout rooms. So if you're a beginner, we'll have some special stuff for you to help you get started. Yep. But if you're already working with Claude in your business environment, we have some ideas about how we can augment what you're doing, and then kind of a DevOps breakout room where you can kind of think about how you're going to deploy what you're building. So please sign up if you haven't signed up already. It'll put you on the wait list. It'll tell us there's some demand, and we can keep going. And maybe,
we'll put the link in the description below.
Right.
Feel free to sign up.
So that's July 31st at our right-click offices in Irvine.
Lunch included.
But not if you're there remote, because there may be a remote session.
Yes.
So that's exciting. I don't know how you will zoom in. And then Connor and I may do a show live there. We don't know. We're trying to figure out.
We'll figure it out.
Likely on the spot as it happens. May's enjoying that. So what's happening in AI?
OpenAI released 5.6 Sol, like I was talking about last week. And it was a direct competition to this Fable mythos sort of model Anthropic came out with that kind of broke the world, broke the internet. And they really are saying, hey, we also have a big model. We can also solve
Look at our
problems.
big model.
Yes. And really, they're saying, hey, we know you're going to cut your users off of Fable per their normal accounts, and you're going to charge them a lot of money. We're going to keep everyone happy, and we're going to put Sol just right into the normal plan.
Yeah, it's so interesting. You're right.
It's competition.
So yeah, that's your second headline. Well, we'll get to that. I think it's smart. OpenAI has made some moves recently that are really interesting. Like, so do we have any measure of how Sol competes with Fable?
Yeah, I mean, it's taking some of the top spots on the various coding benchmarks, various productivity benchmarks. One of the big things to know, though, is the harness around that model. So in terms of Claude, they have that Claude Code and co-work. OpenAI has Codex. And so maybe the model may be as smart. It really depends on how good that harness is around it. So we're seeing comparisons. They're very comparable. They're both very smart, and they're very capable of executing these coding tasks.
Shout out to Tommy for sending us the Codex link.
Yeah, appreciate it, Tommy.
Appreciate that. If any of you have links for stories or items you think we should look at, please let us know. Sol, it's interesting because arms race, chess move, whatever, it's a one-on-one battle. OpenAI announces the release of Sol. How does Anthropic counter, Connor?
Yeah, I mean, Anthropic says, well, I guess, we can't cut off Fable access. And they keep extending one more week. They're really buying time to see how good is Sol. Do we need to keep Fable open to everybody?
Yes. Or
can we shut it off because Sol's really not that great?
Right.
So they're kind of waiting for the next couple of weeks to kind of see if they can do that or not.
It appears they had to kind of change their course a little bit in restricting Fable because of the release of Sol. So we're the winners.
Yeah, competition's driving a great product from two different companies.
Right. So it gives you a little clarity if you know who the front runner is with, Anthropic perhaps, but OpenAI is making moves. That's not it though.
No, Google, Meta, everyone's making moves this week. So, I mean, Google plan to release their big new model. Gemini 3.5 Pro is their new Fable, class model, and they're hoping to compete against, Anthropic and OpenAI. So they're saying, hey, Meta, you've been renting our compute and our services. We've got a real big model coming. We're going to need some of that back. So they're kind of rationing Meta so that they can have the compute ready to compete with Anthropic and OpenAI.
I think that's so interesting too. Like, again, these competitors are partnered, right?
Yes.
They're sharing compute. So Google is reducing compute from Meta. Who does that create opportunity for?
I mean, creates opportunity for Meta's going to be, obviously the one to fall behind a little because they're short on compute now.
Yes, and who's waiting in the wings?
I mean,
Colossus.
yeah,
My guy.
Grok.
Grok. I mean,
Elon and his data centers.
yeah, Elon and his abundance of data centers are sort of waiting in the wings for any compute shortage, right?
I mean, they were there for Anthropic, and it was really nice.
They were. So,
I can tell you from a consumer perspective, from Anthropic, when they got all that extra compute, they were like, hey, let's just give it to our customers so we can win.
And you noticed it.
Oh, immediately. It was a huge noticeable increase in usage.
So all these companies compute is the bottleneck.
Compute is the bottleneck.
All these companies are trying to find ways around the compute bottleneck.
Yeah.
What's Anthropic? Yeah, what are they trying to do?
They're trying to do their own custom silicon, their own custom chips. And so they're partnering with Samsung to try and do their own custom AI chip so they can sort of get off of dependencies from different manufacturers. Nvidia,
Nvidia. My guy Jensen and his leather jacket.
Jensen is winning, when everyone else thinks they're winning.
Yes.
The person selling the shovels is winning.
Yes.
So
that is a huge task for Samsung.
It's taken Nvidia, 20 years to really scale up a production of that sort of size. So
right.
It's not a small task.
Nothing is settled.
See you next week with all the other news.
Yeah, nothing is settled. This stuff is changing all the time.
Reach out if you have projects, if you want input, if you want us to, we can do a meeting.
Yep.
Avi will maybe do a meeting,
I'll go to your house. Yeah. I'm doing house calls now. Yeah. Just AI house calls of all sorts. So if you want me to come by, send me your address. I'll be there within an hour.
That's a big guarantee.
I guarantee it.
Have a nice week, you guys.
See you next week.